What? This is not the other Spider trailer? No, it's not. And why am I Boy Wonder? Exactly, Wonder, get it? Anyway, it's Halloween, guys. And this was my mental deadline for the trailer. I was like, okay, if I don't have anything up by Halloween, I'll just keep going because it's been several weeks since the Aviator Club. And that was my last upload 189. And now this is upload 190, which was supposed to be the other Spider trailer. But it's not, guys, because I don't have anything for it shot yet. Matter of fact, I think I'm deciding that it's going to be a summer series, so it'll still be the 200th upload. I'm going to keep that promise. But we're going to pull what Green Lantern, the animated series, did, and that was post the premiere in like November. But the rest of the show starts in the spring or summer or whatever, which I think will be best. But we'll still try. I'll still see if I have something to fill that gap, but I'm not sure. I still have the comedy series I get to do, so that'll be fun. What else? Okay, let's talk about my costume here. This was my most recent idea, so therefore I went with it. Other ideas included the Joker, Captain Hammer, Arrow from the new TV series, which I may or may not have a new episode for. I don't know. And Arrow was like the one I was like, I want to be Green Arrow from Arrow, but costumes were so itchy. But it's way too complicated to get done in the time that I had. So I went with Robin, and originally I was gonna go with Arkham City Robin, the just straight up Arkham City Robin. Now I went with a mix between comic and Arkham City. So from comic, we incorporate the stitching pattern. I'm sorry, guys. I need to take this off because I don't want to get out my gloves. But so the stitching pattern in the comics, but then we incorporate the R that is more Arkham City looking, or depending on which Robin costume look at, I guess it could be from the comics. What else? The hood. I do have a hood. So there's that. I'm not gonna put that up. So that's from Arkham City, and I was told that the mask design that I did also somewhat resembles the one from Arkham City. If anything, as soon as Connor from the Aviator Club, so he's like, "Dude, you look like you're wearing the Nightwing mask." I'm like, "Makes sense." So yeah, if you guys want to see the color scheme, I accidentally clicked stop recording rather than the thing. Anyway, let's click that. There we go. Here's the color scheme, guys. There's that. So yeah, not much there. Yes, I did face paint the mask right on. I just took face paint and just took me about 15 minutes. It's really been rubbed off now because it was raining when I was out. But it looked really good when I first started. I think it's not even on both sides, but well, what are you gonna do about it? And about the cape I got from Party City, $10. Face paint was $1.50. Gloves, just black gloves. I had those. They came in handy because it's freezing. Thanks, Sandy. And then I just have a black Under Armour on underneath that, if you're wondering. And then it's a red shirt. Just a red shirt that I got from Michael's craft store. And then I also got the stuff that I used to make the stitching and the R. There it is. Which is just like some EVA foam, just foam sheets. And I just cut them out and put it together. And then I used tacky glue to glue it to the shirt, which is holding together extremely well, I might add. People recognize me, so that was good. The hood does come in handy if it's raining. What if I did a Robin series? Wow, the lighting really worked, especially with the mask. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys this quick Happy Halloween from GD1500. Now we're gonna talk. We're gonna rant. I don't know whether to be happy or not about this news. I need to hurry up and get an Aviator Club out there so we can talk about this. And I'm sure you guys know. Disney bought Lucasfilm, and they've already announced Star Wars 7 through 9. I don't know. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Star Wars fan to death. Um, Star Wars is basically my whole childhood. I don't watch as much now. I think I have I watch basically every movie maybe like once a year. See, this year I still have to watch Return of the Jedi and Revenge of the Sith. I haven't watched either of those yet this year. I saw Phantom Menace in theaters. That's the only time I watched that. And then I don't know, I just watched Attack of the Clones the next day. Um, and over the summer, I watched Empire Strikes Back like 40 times because I love it. And after it was the first thing I've watched all the way through with my TV, my new TV that I set up. So I watched Empire Strikes Back all the way through. Love it. I watched New Hope before that, only once though, so I could see the stormtrooper bump his head. I'd never seen that before. So yeah, okay. I'm happy. I'm gonna say that. I'm happy. Happy that they own Lucasfilm, that they're bringing Star Wars back, because, I missed it. I've missed it. No matter how bad the prequels were, I missed it. I just pray to God that 7's not Star Wars Episode 7, Jar Jar's grandchildren. And the 2015 release date, that's pretty quick. Like, just, wow. Like, they haven't even started anything yet. And they're just like, oh yeah, 3 years we'll have Episode 7 out. And Disney is releasing Avengers 2 and Star Wars 7 in the same year. Most likely the same time. They're going to make a boatload of money. Oh my dear God. But I'm excited for these new possibilities, especially since George Lucas is really not involved. And when you think about it, it's actually pretty good. Yes, he did do everything for the original Star Wars, but he only produced Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars movie of all of them. So, I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. I guess, I'm cautiously excited. I think that's a good term for it. Cautiously excited for Star Wars 7 through 9. New trilogy, sequel trilogy. We have original, prequel, and now sequel. However, George, he's my friend, even though he raped my child. He has provided, story outlines for 7 through 9 for them. I want to see someone new come to Star Wars. I think it'd be awesome. My top 3 choices for Star Wars 7 direction. 1, even though it's really unlikely because he's going to be so busy with Disney, Joss Whedon. God, please let Joss Whedon direct Star Wars. But it's not going to happen because he's going to be doing Avengers at the same time that they're doing Star Wars. But, what else? Okay, Joss Whedon. J.J. Abrams. Right? Because he did an okay job. I wasn't too impressed with Star Trek. Sorry. But he did an okay job. And especially since I saw Super 8, and I loved Super 8. I was like, that was pretty good Spielberg-y touch and everything, even though, Spielberg was somewhat involved with that. But I don't know. I feel like he could be good. And in third place is a tie for David Yates, the director of the last 4 Potter films. But I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Because the tone of the last 4 films, especially the last 2, are just, I don't know. And Jon Favreau. Yes. You know what? I'd be extremely happy with Jon Favreau because look at the first 2 Iron Man movies. Iron Man 2 wasn't that great, but they were both extremely, just in general, fun to watch. Like the Avengers, like you just sit down and you just have fun sitting there watching this movie. And I would be happy if he did Star Wars. Um, I hope Disney doesn't change anything iconic to Star Wars. I don't think they will. I mean, look, their success with Marvel. They haven't done anything. They don't do anything. Everyone's like, oh, they better not like just put Mickey in Star Wars 7. That's gonna be gay. They're not gonna do it. They are doing it so then they can say, oh, we own Star Wars. What do you got? And they're gonna make boatloads, and so they can just it's another shelf in the Disney store basically. Um, and so then they can provide massive um, advertisement and everything. So endorsement for Star Wars. Uh, so yeah, I think it's gonna be fine, guys. It's just a matter of, does this need to happen? Now I can't really talk because a lot of people were like, the Amazing Spider-Man didn't need to happen, and I loved it. I was perfectly fine with them doing it. I like that we're going to be like George Lucas is like, yeah, Star Wars has been on for 100 years because I just sold my company for $4 billion. It was like, okay, fine. I don't really care how it's done. It's just so then that Star Wars lives on. Star Wars is a great story that should live on. Something that's awesome. George has no say in this anymore. Maybe they'll release the original trilogy in their original state, because that Disney's like, this is what fans want. George has no say in this. Why don't we do this? It'll sell better than the Blu-ray set, I promise you. But yeah, I think that'd be awesome. So all in all, I'm excited for Star Wars 7. I think it's something to look forward to, unless it's still Luke when he's younger, like literally right after Return of the Jedi, and they recast Luke. Don't do it. But then again, I'm not too big fan of just following their kid's story, because it's that's kind of average. Whatever. We'll see. We'll rant more about it on the Aviator Club. So yeah, leave in the comments. What do you guys think of? What do you guys think of my Robin suit? And with that, I bid you a happy Halloween one last time, and Godspeed with us in 2015 for the return of Star Wars.